prep. It wasn't a successful trip for them. Timon ended up playing Silver Creek. They lost. Silver Creek filled in nicely as Randolph went on pause. Timon was looking for an opponent, and Silver Creek stepped up. Thank you to those guys down there. The game was played at Dunkirk, and Silver Creek gets their first win of the year. So Lackawanna now coming out to kick, protecting that 6-0 lead. Jordan Rivers is coming out to kick, a junior, 5'10", 160. Again, one of the players you may want to watch, folks, today is number 55 for Lackawanna. His name is Sunday Ikawunu, a sophomore, 6'3", 230. And a number of area colleges are already starting to scout out this young man. He's under center today for the Steelers. Plays both ways. Steelers ready to kick off here. And it goes all the way down to about the 20. It's taken out by DePasquale, who's across midfield here now. Breaks a tackle, and it's finally brought down at about the 41-yard line. So an excellent return for DePasquale. And the Bears are going to have excellent field position here, trailing Lackawanna by 6, 7:59 on the clock. I want to thank you for joining our broadcast today. If you're watching us on WNYathletics.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, I see Mark Adair out on the field. Mark Adair's out taking photos. New York Football Magazine, extraordinaire. Always good to see Mark Adair in attendance. Bears going back to work after that excellent return by DePasquale. Tino hands it off, and oh, wow. Number 22 is clobbered at the line of scrimmage. That was Michael Zeltman, the fullback. Oh, and now we've got some laundry on the field. The officials starting to throw some flags. These teams have been jawing at each other almost since the very beginning. And the officials are calling penalties. It looks like I'm JFK here. I saw 2 flags come out almost immediately. But there's definitely some jawing going on out on the field. Either way, it's an unsportsmanlike call. And JFK is being backed up now. So it's the ball is now on their 45, it looks like. Or what are they going to put that, Tom? 46. It's on the 46-yard line. So after an incredible return, JFK is now moving backwards. 2nd and 23, 7:45 on the clock. Our Armenian shotgun. He's got Pace to his left. DePasquale's out to his right. Another flag on the field. Not sure if this is going to be a free play or not. Catch was made by Mergenhagen out in the flat. And I think this is going to come back, Tom. We'll have to wait and see what the official's call will be. And JFK and Lackawanna playing in their first games of the year, so it's only normal to work out some of the kinks. They're calling it an illegal shift. Next week, JFK travels to Alden. Then they have Gowanda, Pine Valley, and then they round out the season against Eden North Collins, who had a big win yesterday.
Yeah, Eden North Collins 2-0 on this season. And then we're also going to get a chance to see Alden and Gowanda on Monday, as we're going to be covering that game as we go live from Gowanda on Monday.
JFK is led by 15 seniors, but they are going backwards here. Another penalty here. This is not the way they wanted this drive to go. Again, they had an incredible return by DePasquale. They got it all the way up to the 41, 42-yard line of Lackawanna, but now they're all the way back to their 40. Aramini rolls to his left, looking. Now he tucks it and goes, and he's going to be run out of bounds just shy of the 50. I want to say the 49-yard line. Took a hit on the way out, but no flag.
Yeah, Michael Zeltman, number 22, is the one who knocked him out of bounds.
Well, Zeltman's on the Bears, so that's going to be 22 of
Oh, I
Lackawanna
apologize.
Rodriguez.
I moved my things. We were having a little problem with the broadcast on YouTube, so I apologize. I moved my my records there. So, yes, it was Rodriguez that was out.
You'll be forgiven. It's 3rd and 21 from the JFK 48. They trail 6-0, 7:10 to play here in the first quarter. Armenian shotgun. Rolls to his right, looking downfield, doesn't have anyone, tucks it, goes, 50, down to the 45, run out of bounds. Definitely not enough for the first down. We'll have to see what JFK wants to do here, looking at a 4th down and 12, 4th and 15 perhaps. My eyes might be worse than Stu's.
Looks like 4th and 14 is what it is.
Poor Stu Boyer. We may have to get him some better glasses. And I may have to get a pair.
Well, sometimes at night, too, when we're behind glass, and if there are lights on in our press boxes, there's glare that comes off these windows that are in front of us and can be difficult for anybody to see that's out there. So, and normally, as you know, broadcasts, when you're watching them on TV, they've got spotters and things there to help them that we obviously don't have. So we're trying to spot them as we can right on the spot. So again, it happens right there as we do our very best that we can to make sure that we get you the right call. But we have no problem with correcting it if we did make that mistake and see that we made that mistake.
We'll have to see if JFK elects to go for it here or if they will kick. Now they have one kicker listed on the roster, and it's a young lady named Caitlin Golubski, number 10, a senior. But I don't see her out there. I do see, it's tough to see who that is. Looks like they will attempt to punt here, Tom.
10 is out there. She's right standing behind a coach right now.
Okay. It's a quick little punt by number 6, Aramini, and it goes all the way down inside the 5. Presley was there, but he's quickly brought down by number 12, Bryce Firkins, a junior, with great coverage there for the Bears. So Steelers are going to get another shot at their second drive. They went down, they had about half a field to work with their opening drive, went down and picked up a quick 6. Now they're at the 13-yard line for the next drive.
There was a penalty on that one, a face mask that went against Lackawanna on that one, so that's going to go farther back, half the distance to the goal right there.
You don't normally see that on a return, on the returning player, but that's exactly what the call was. So we'll have to see where they spot this.
I'll tell you, if Caitlin comes into the game as a kicker, we'd see our second kicker 2 games in a row that would be a female kicking here in Western New York, as we saw Jamestown had one last night.
So they have this spotted at the 6-yard line. So Getchell is in shotgun. And he quickly draws off, appears...
That's good. It looks like it's going to be false start.
On his own team. It looked like he maybe threw a bear offside, but that's not the case. And the Steelers are going to be back to their 1.
It looks like the 3 is where it is. On the
half
top
the
of the
distance?
3, yep.
Okay. He's half the distance to the goal line. Getchell again in shotgun. Quick handoff to Presley. Runs left. And he's quickly brought down by a number of Bears at about the goal line. I don't believe they're going to call safety, Tom.
No, he thought he had the touchdown. He had the ball in his hands. That's what he wanted. He didn't want the safety. He wanted the touchdown, but it'll be forward progress was stopped is what it's going to be on the 2-yard line.
So he did. So we'll have to see what Coach Tardif and his offense styles up for this next play here as they are starting to be pushed back towards their goal line. The Bears playing some good defense here after a couple of penalties went in their favor. 1st and 15 from the 2. Getchell in shotgun. Another handoff to Presley. He goes left. Now up the middle, turns, breaks a tackle, hops over another, and he's still not down. Finally, at about the 14.5, 15-yard line. Presley with a decent run there to get them out of that short yardage situation.
And an obvious chance at a first down now, too. We were talking about where they're going to have to kick or where they're going to have to do something in their end zone. Now they've got themselves out some clearance and an opportunity for a first down with third down and 2 to go.
Wouldn't be surprised if they go back to Presley here, as he is an experienced runner and one of the better ones in this Class C division. And they do. Up the middle. Getchell has enough for the first down, brought down at about the 18-yard line. Number of JFK Bears were in on that tackle, including, it was number 12 that got in there. Todd Wilson, the defensive tackle, snuffed that one out too. But it was enough for the first down. So the Steelers have new life on this drive with the 1st and 10. They were all the way back to their 3 a few moments ago. Now they're working out at their 19. So Getchell in shotgun. It's another handoff. Up the middle again. The Bears are there. Great defensive stance there for the Bears. JFK had the numbers earlier. 15 seniors on this team. So senior-heavy Bears squad this year. Coach Jeff Sabatino working with these guys for well over a decade. 2 decades. Lackawanna playing in C this year. They were a B team. Getchell. Now he's looking to throw. Pumps one. Now he goes over the middle, top at about the 50, and just a little too far for number 5. He had him, Tom. That was Ashlyn Alexander Hall, a sophomore, just beyond his reach. But as I was telling you earlier, this kid Getchell could wing it. And they just missed a huge play there. And if he makes that catch, Tom, he is gone.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And he was looking. It was trying to get him in stride right there as he literally was looking to take that one to the house.
So Alexander Hall with almost a big catch there and reception for the Steelers. 3rd and 9 now. Getchell again. Throws to his left. What a leaping catch there by number 2, Schmalz, who had the touchdown earlier. Is that enough for the first down, Tom?
No, remember, once that knee touches, whether you've been touched or not, you are down. So he is down, and it's going to be 4th down, and it looks like 3 yards to go.
So I believe the Steelers are going to be punting. I mean, this is the place you want to punt.
No doubt Presley comes up big on this drive, gets him out of the end zone, because if you were punting anywhere with not a lot of room for your guys, that could have been trouble.
And for JFK, Jaden Pace is back to receive this kick, along with, I believe that's Naheem Walker, or it could be Aramini. Here's a kick by the big guy, 69. And it's fielded by Pace. Eludes one tackler. Now we're on to the 40. Leaps over and down at about the 35-yard line. So the Bears are going to have another nice start here as Pace found some field to move. And there is some laundry on the field, Tom, another penalty.
Yeah.
Could that be a block in the back?
Yeah, usually that goes against the receiving team almost all the time on a penalty like that. But how about Jason Page, the senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman is the punter. 6'1", 306 is your punter right there.
I have him listed at 360.
Oh.
I'm not going to argue with it.
Well, again, 306 on the one that I had, but that's a big boy for a punter, no doubt about it.
All right, it is 306. But, yeah, I didn't expect him to kick the ball. There was another guy back there for the Steelers, but it was Page, starting left tackle.
He's also right now on defense. He's on the defensive line right now.
Aramini rolls right, pitches out. It's a run to the right. He's hauled down at around the 49-yard line. There was Mergenhagen's number was called once again. That'll bring up 2nd and 6 for. On Lackawanna, you can look again for Ika Nwunu. Tyler Kinsley is a defensive end, number 31. In the middle of that defense, number 44, you'll find Connor McCutcheon and Mohammed Al-Shawari, number 8. And a run up the middle goes for nothing.
And literally, as you say, that Al-Shawawi was on the tackle on that one, number 8.
As there was a keeper by Aramini. They'll bring up 3rd and 5 at about the 50. There's a pole right in my view of trying to see where the ball is on the scoreboard. I mean, if I can't tell the ball's on the 50, I shouldn't be here right now, right? I see it on the 50. So 3rd and 5 from midfield for the Bears. Aramini shotgun. And it's a reverse there to number 2, DePasquale, and that's enough for the first down. A little bit of trickery there, Tom, here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, though, they are moving the ball. They are running the ball nice. We've yet to really see them go to the passing game. They've really been trying to do things on the ground.
You've seen him roll out left, and he's rolled out to his right, but he hasn't pulled the trigger just yet.
And it's great to see as the JFK cheerleaders getting a chance to come out here, too.
They are technically the home team today. Aramini, again, in shotgun. He's got Zeltman back there with him. Aramini rolls right, looking downfield. Still looking. Now he takes off at about the 40-yard line. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Picks up about 5 yards.
It's that same play you just talked about, Frank. He threats. He gives you the threat that he's going to pass, then tucks it down and runs. We've yet to see him go to the passing game and see JFK go to the air to see what they can do by the air.
And that's a credit to the Steeler defense, especially their secondary. They are draping these receivers.
Yep.
Excellent coverage by the Steelers defense. It's a Jai Turner over on that side for Lackawanna, doing a great job. Do we have some movement, Tom? Definitely a flag coming.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start.
So far, that's what's really hurt JFK early in this game, are just the penalties.
Yep.
So another penalty on JFK here, so that's going to bring them back into Bear territory. They have gotten onto this side of the field twice now.
They're still there.
Are
They're
they?
in the
Okay,
45.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
45.
But remember, their last drive, if you remember, they came down with a phenomenal punt return,
Yep.
and then they turn around and go 2nd and 28 back into their own territory.
Armenian shotgun now. He's got pace all the way out to his left. Fakes the pitch. Runs out to his left. Still on his feet. Met there at about just beyond the line of scrimmage. Number 5 was there to haul him down. Ashlyn Alexander Hall. Great stop. Great defense again for the Steelers. The steel curtain, Tom.
Looks like that's going to get to be the last play of the quarter right here.
And that should do it. So at the end of the first quarter from Cheektowaga High School, Lackawanna leads JFK 6-0. We're going to hear from one of our sponsors in just a moment. You're watching on WNYathletics.com.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
We're back at Cheektowaga High School. JFK and Steelers locked in on this Sunday afternoon on WNYathletics.com. Frank Wolf, Tom Prince in the booth today. Russ Battaglia is on our camera. And Aramini is in shotgun. 3rd and 12 now for the Bears. Zeltman in motion. Aramini is rolling to his right, looking downfield. And he gets taken down hard by Presley. Before the line of scrimmage. He had a man downfield, Tom, number 3. Jaden Pace had a couple of steps on his man. But the quarterback tucked it and ran. And Presley with an impressive hit there to force 4th down and 11 now.
That was a hit.
That was a hit, and that's why Presley is highly regarded in Western New York, one of the top football players, especially here in Class C. So the Bears, looks like they're going for it here, Tom, possibly. Are they going to fake it?
Yeah, Presley just went back. It looks like they're going to kick it from the quarterback position.
Armini kicked the last time. Zeltman in motion. Armini, it's a low snap, and Armini does get it off, rolls down inside the 20, and JFK is going to let that roll, and they'll finally tap it, and it'll be 1st down for the Steelers, leading JFK 6-0. 10:51 on your clock. If you're watching at home, we have full bars for one reason or another. It may not be coming over as smooth as we all would like it to, but that's what you get with the hot spots on the internet here. Sometimes it doesn't always flow. But in the future, all these press boxes will have Ethernet, Tom, and that problem will go away. But that's just a mobile hotspot issue that you have from time to time, especially on these cloudy days. And that's what we have in Western New York today. It's probably going to be a blizzard tonight when we go home, right? Is that the way it normally works?
Let's not hope that.
Presley running out to his left. Breaks one tackle, breaks the 30. And he had a full head of steam, got tripped up there by number 11, Sam Thomas Zeltman.
We've already called his name multiple times today. He's been big on defense already for JFK.
He must be his brother, too, on offense. We don't have the family tree of all these players, but there's a number of brothers and cousins that play together in each of these schools. So Lackawanna, 2nd and 1 now. It's a handoff again to Presley. Started going left, switch ways, but he's brought down quickly by number 9, Lucas Gang. The sophomore defensive end gets in there. Makes a nice stop. That's a loss of a couple of yards at least, Tom. Third and 13? 3rd and 13, 9:40 to go here on the clock. Time's winding down. Getchell flings it out. And another big tackle there by Pace. I believe that was Pace for JFK with a nice tackle.
Yeah, Jaden Pace.
That's going to bring up 4th down for Lackawanna. Excellent play out there in the flat. And it's going to be 4th and short for Lackawanna. Nice socially distanced crowd out there this afternoon. We'll have to look and see what Lackawanna decides to do on 4th and short. They do have that 6-0 lead. They've played great defense. Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like they're going to go for it here. At their 30-yard line, they do. Getchell has it. He tucks it. Tries to get to the line of scrimmage. He does. Gets through, and it's enough for the first dime. So a gutsy call there by Adam Tardif and the Lackawanna Steelers offense. It'll be a first down at the 32-yard line.
Nice effort to push through the line. The kind of the second effort we talk about, the final push, and he gets himself over the first down marker right there. That's big right there, because I'll tell you, that could have been a momentum changer for the game. You give JFK incredible field position like that, what do they do with it? Do you possibly have a tie ball game going into, we're already coming down on the time as it's 7:56 and counting in the half.
Getchell with the handoff there. Quarterback keeper there. Kind of ran the same play. Now you've got something going on out on the field.
They were fighting for the ball. That's
okay.
Exactly. They thought it was number 50 for JFK. Thought he got in there and was able to get the ball, is what he thought, and that's Nathan Getz, the linebacker, 6 foot, 165-pound senior, as he was trying to fight the ball to try to get possession.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Steelers from their. It has to be wrong. I see it on the 32. The score clock says 22. So.
No, you're right on that one. It's on the 32-yard line.
Okay. Getchell in shotgun. He's got Presley to his left. He's got that receiver spread out nice and wide. Getchell flings it out, and he has his man, number 5, 50. Escapes another tackle. Finally brought down at about the 49, so they're now in Bears territory. A nice catch there by Ashlyn Alexander Hall. They tried to connect on the last time Lackawanna had the ball. They do there, and this time it's for a first down. 1st and 10 now from the Bears' 49-yard line. And Getchell is coming to the bench, Tom. I don't know, unless they're calling a timeout, but bring another quarterback in for the moment. Not only that, but they've also have Jason Page on the bench, number 69. In at quarterback is number 14, Youssef Albakari. It's a handoff to Presley. He falls down behind the line of scrimmage. Felt the pressure from number 2, Devin DePasquale, who was credited with the tackle. So it'll be a loss of, I believe, 3 yards. Loss of 2. 2nd and 12. And Tom, I'm not sure why Getchell was pulled, but Page is heading back out there. I'm at a loss, Tom, as to why this quarterback was pulled from this game. There must have been.
Yeah,
I thought he was playing pretty good. Well, there must be some kind of issue. But Al Bakri is now in at shotgun. He runs to his right. He's got some speed. Runs out, finds some room. Finally brought down at about the 46-yard line. He's got some speed and he's got some juke moves.
At first, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. I thought they were going to run him in the Wildcat, right, and be able to run out of that as a quicker running back spot to be able to get the ball right to him. That's what I thought they were trying to do with him. But as he stays in here, we're not sure yet. And it looks like Getchell's coming back out. He's got a little limp to him, though. Doesn't it look?
I'm noticing that now too. I think they're calling a timeout here. Why don't we take a quick timeout break? hear from one of our sponsors. You're watching Lackawanna and JFK on WNYathletics.com.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Tom, number 21 for Lackawanna is Shamar Ware. I have him listed as number 4 in the program, but he's actually 21. We may call his name shortly. Anyways, Getchell is back in shotgun for Lackawanna. Takes the snap, looks to his left. He's throwing it over the middle. May have hit the ground in front of number 2.
No, they're saying it's a catch, but he will stop there. It doesn't matter. Even though he's saying nobody touched me, it doesn't matter. Your knee hits the ground. It stops right there. The play is over.
So Smalls is credited with the catch, and it's not enough for the first down. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 2. So 4th and short situation, I would imagine. Maybe you look back to getting the ball in the hands of a guy like Presley.
He looks good running back in there right there. Getchell looks good as he ran back into the huddle there. You know, some guys just like that wildcat, want to mix it in there, give somebody a different look. It could have just been a different look for a couple plays.
Well, it didn't seem to hurt the Steeler offense at all. Here's Getchell looking back to pass, looking right. Now he tucks it, heads upfield. Got a head of steam. Number 2 was there to finally drag him down deep Pasquale, but not after quarterback did some damage with his legs there. Tom, if he was limping earlier, he's not limping now.
No,
he looked pretty good on that run.
And even as he's been running on and off of the field, he looks much better.
So there was good coverage downfield by the JFK defense, but that allowed Getchell to get loose, ran up the middle, and picked up enough for the first down. So now Steelers are going to have the ball.
And, folks, just so you realize, we are at Cheektowaga. This is not something that is wrong. We are at Cheektowaga as JFK and Lackawanna have been able to play here at Cheektowaga, which is confusing everybody out there, too, going, wait a second, that's not one of their fields. Yes, we are at Cheektowaga.
This athletic complex, I believe, is just about 2 years old. We had the luxury of doing a Cheektowaga Pioneer game just a couple years ago, one of the first games played here. Another flag here called, and it's going to go against this Lackawanna offense. So that'll back them up, I believe, 5 yards. Bring up 1st and 15 now from the 34. If you're out there watching on WNYathletics.com or our Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube, feel free to go to our website, leave a donation. We'd love to have them. Keep these broadcasts going for you. Hopefully we're doing a good job for you. Getchell in shotgun for Lackawanna. It's a handoff to number 8. Stops the line of scrimmage. That was Mohammed Al-Shawi. I'm going to butcher a few of these names, folks. I apologize. I tried to get down to the coaches for pronunciations before. Didn't have a lot of time. I'm doing the best I can with pronunciations. Mom, I'm doing my best. I'm not talking to my mom. I'm talking to the player's mom because I know I'm going to get the nasty emails and Facebook messages tomorrow. But a full slate of games today. Is 2 games a full slate?
No, it isn't.
Half a plate, maybe. We'll call it half a plate. Tommy, you're doing West Seneca East and Iroquois later today. We're going to see Trey Kleitz of Iroquois in their first game of the season. Getchell back in shotgun. Moves to his left. Now right. Takes off. Stiff arms a guy. Finally dragged down. Doesn't quite get to the line of scrimmage. Tough run there by Getchell. Couldn't find a receiver open. And I believe we're looking at 3rd and 14 now.
Shows how tough Getchell is out there. He turned himself into running back and was actually using the stiff arm right there to help him as, in essence, running the ball. But, boy, he just showed his strength and how strong he really is.
Can I tell you he's a sophomore?
Yeah,
Did I tell you that?
5'10", 180 pounds, but I'll tell you, he plays much bigger than that, and you can see the strength he has as he runs the ball.
You know, Ron Jaworski follows us on Twitter. He follows WNY Athletics. You might want to tell him we're doing the game, and there's a young Jaworski on the field right now. The way he's been playing, I'll tell you, he might be the next Ron Jaworski, this 10th grader here. Getchell in shotgun, and we're going to have movement on the line again. Another penalty coming up. And again, it's going to go on the Steelers. That'll back them up to 3rd and 17 here now. So you've got West Seneca East and Iroquois coming up later tonight. Tomorrow you're going down to Gowanda.
Yep, Alden and Gowanda. So we'll see some of the
traveling man
teams that these guys will be playing.
Getchell and shotgun. Back throw. A jump pass to Presley. Has it about the 37. Down to the 30. 25. 20. Still on his feet. 25. There's a flag on the field. Still on his feet. Finally forced out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. We'll have to check and see what that flag is for, and I believe it's going against the Steelers.
It is. It was a block in the back. I saw it. In fact, you can see Coach talking to him right there, right? You can see it because he's saying, wait a second, I didn't hit him right there. And Coach is talking to him and explaining it to him right there. This is coming back.
And, Tom, I don't know who the coach is. I do know the player. He took him aside. He didn't embarrass him. He didn't blow up at him. He just explained to him what he did wrong and corrected him so that he can learn from this. He didn't single him out and make him feel like he was less than a human being. I mean, I really like the job that coach just did on the sideline right there with this player. He did not embarrass him.
He talked to him, and he explained it to him, and he got it, and it wasn't somebody even trying to show up a ref because he thought he was wrong. He explained it. He got it, and it's a learning moment. It happens.
It takes a great run away from Presley, and is it 3rd and? I guess it's 3rd and 17 now from the 38 of the Bears. And I believe Getchell's back on the sideline. So number 14, Yusuf El-Bakri in shotgun. Moves back. Now he rolls to his left, and he's putting the ball down. He's going. 30, 25, ran out of bounds, forced out of bounds by number 6, Santino Aramini, known as Tino. So a decent pickup there by the backup quarterback, El-Bakri. And this should be a respectable 4th down try, I would say. 4th and 9, Tom? I'm no mathematician.
No, 4th and 5.
I can't see too well. 4th and, can I use your glasses?
The thing is, I only use those to see what's right in front of me. The far thing I can see well. It's that I need the glasses to see up close.
4th and 6 for the Steelers. They've done a number on this drive. They've done very well, eating a ton of clock. We're inside a minute now in the second quarter. Steelers offense continues to go to work here. El-Bakri. Now he's rolling to his right. Steps around a defender. 20. And I believe he's got enough for the first down, Tom. Looks like he broke the 20. That's where he needed to get to extend the drive. No signal yet from the officials on the field. Could be just shy. We'll have to depend where they mark the ball. From my vantage point, it looks like they have enough for the first bound. We'll have to wait and see. They're moving the chains. They're not moving the chains just yet. That was 4th down.
Yeah, they're gonna measure.
So the chains are coming out now. And if they really stretch them, even if they stretch them too far, they should have. They do have it, Tom. First down, Steelers. 48 seconds left on the clock.
And Getchell's back in at quarterback.
I want to say hello to all those people watching on WNYathletics.com or our Facebook page, all the way from Fredonia, all the way up to Wilson, New York. They're watching this Class C battle. Getchell in shotgun. Looks left. He puts it up. He has a man there, and it's hauled in for the catch. That's number 5 again. Ashlyn Alexander Hall, the sophomore. And a huge pickup there for Lackawanna. Chains are moving again. It's going to be first and goal for the Steelers with the 6-0 lead. 30 seconds left on the clock. It's winding down. Getchell in shotgun. Looks over the middle, and he throws. He's got a man. And down at the 1, rolls around. He's not going to get in for the touchdown. Trying to get a number on that player. I believe it was Small, is number 2. He had the touchdown earlier today, the only touchdown of the game so far. He gets down to about the goal line. We'll have to see where they mark this.
Marking it literally on the half-yard line, and then Lackawanna timeout now with 15 seconds left inside the first half.
There's a nice play drawn up there by the Steelers. Great execution, and that's been the difference in this game. The Steelers have been executing on offense, taking advantage of penalties. They've been able to, rise above the penalties they were taking earlier, and they hurt themselves a couple times on this drive with penalties, but here they are now at the goal line. They have the 6-0 lead. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And I would imagine Presley up the middle, Tom, will be the next play call unless it's a quarterback keeper. Of course, that wouldn't stop the clock if they're stuffed. But Presley has been very impressive today. Had a couple of big runs called back for penalties. But my guess here is if he gets the ball, he's going to break the plane for a touchdown. We'll have to wait and see. Getchell in shotgun, player in motion. Getchell looking. No, they're going to throw Tom. And it's caught. Easy touchdown there for Ashlyn Alexander Hall, who had the big catch just a few moments ago to extend the drive. And now he's in the end zone. And the Steelers have a 12-0 lead. So I was dead wrong on the call, Tom. I called number 34. They didn't listen to me. Thankfully, they scored a touchdown because of it.
Well, remember, they could have been keying on him, right? And it's exactly why they went with somebody else, because everyone's going to be keying on Presley this year.
Without a doubt. Lackawanna in control here, 12-0.
They'll go for the 2.
They're going to go for 2 here. Next week they are playing Eden North Collins. And it's down there at Eden, I believe. So Getchell and shotgun. We went through this exercise after they scored the touchdown to start the game. They had a couple of penalties, but here they are. Getchell looking, throws. He's got a man, and it's in and out of the hands of Alexander Hall. No good. So the score will remain 12-0, and the Steelers will kick off to JFK. And this game is, for a Sunday afternoon time when we got here, it was pouring, real cloudy. Now the clouds have started to break up a little bit. The sun's starting to show itself. Doesn't look too windy. Our camera guy, Russ, was worried that he was going to get soaked today. But so far, he hasn't texted me to say that the weather's not cooperating in that little area.
No, Russ, one of the best cameramen in the business, no doubt about it. And he, I know, is happy that it's not raining out there, and in fact is probably very enjoyable out there as the sun's not beating him down on him. But it is a gorgeous day as far as temperature goes.
Absolutely. I see members of the Trench Trophy on the sidelines, a Connolly Cup member or 2 on the sidelines. School's athletic directors. I see Coach Mike Fata on the sideline. I believe that's Fata down there. Looks like Fata.
Well, it's his field, right?
It looks like Fata. Mark Adair's down there at the 10, 15. Down to about the 20. He's still walking our way. 22,
I see the
23.
Buffalo News is here too.
Are they? Where? There's the bull. You see him? Okay, camera for the Buffalo News?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Now Mark Adair's at the 40. Is he on your camera? No. He's not on the camera. We're having some fun with Mark Adair today. So the Steelers will kick off to the Bears. They're going to have roughly 10 seconds to work with, trailing the Steelers by 12. And that kick goes down to about the 30. And it's fielded by number 11. Now he's across the 45, down to about the 48-yard line We've called his name a couple of times. Sam Thomas Zeltman, the junior. And the Bears will have 5 seconds, Tom. Do you expect them to air it out here or kneel on it?
I don't know. We haven't seen him air it out yet.
That's why I'm saying.
Right. But it would be interesting to see it in their arsenal. Or do you take the knee? I mean, they may even just try to run the ball and see what happens type thing too.
The Steelers defense pitching the shutout here. They've played pretty good. I mean, the Bears have shot themselves a foot a handful of times on offense, with offsides and things of that nature. But Armini is in the shotgun. Has a 2 wide receiver set out there. 2 guys. We'll have to see what they end up doing here. There he is. Yeah, he rolls out to his right. Still looking. And that's the end of the half, but he's on his feet, steps out of bounds. And the first half is over. So, Lackawanna leading JFK 12-0 at the half. From Cheektowaga High School, you're watching on WNYathletics.com.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
.300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 your Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
.300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-100-LEVEL-MEDIA.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey.
Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA.
We're back at Cheektowaga High School here in Cheektowaga, New York, site of today's football game between the Lackawanna Steelers and the JFK Bears. The Lackawanna Steelers are up 12-0. They scored on their opening drive of the first quarter and their final drive of the second half. Touchdown passes to Shaheem Smalls and Ashlyn Alexander Hall by quarterback William Getchell, who's a student of Rich Kozak's, who's watching us from his cozy home today. Lackawanna grad himself. Shout out to him who's watching today. Thank you very much. Big fans of Rich. So the Steelers will receive the second half kick from JFK, who has some work to do. They trail the Steelers 12-0. They are kicking to Lackawanna. Their defense hasn't been bad. They've given up 2 drives, and that's been it. But they've done a pretty good job, but still they trail here 12-0. And the kick is off, and that is by number 10, Caitlin Golubski, who got it all the way down inside the 15. It's fielded, and finally the player is brought down at about the 16-yard line. It did come out late. Alexander Hall had a little difficulty picking it up, but finally rebounded. And 4 Bears had to bring him down. He's a tough runner, Tom, when he has the ball.
Yeah. And that officially becomes 2 games in a row that we've got a kicker, a female kicker, 2 games in a row in Western New York. As last night we saw it in Jamestown versus Jamestown Grand Island, and then we come out this morning or this afternoon, and now we see one here for JFK.
So the Steelers' offense is going back to work here with that 12-0 lead here in the third quarter. William Getchell and shotgun for Lackawanna. He's got Presley in the backfield with him, and that's who he's going to hand it off to, who runs left. Then he goes up the middle, still on his feet, breaking tackles, breaking another one. Oh, and he lost the ball, Tom. Down to the 40 is the ball rolling, and finally JFK falls on it. And what a turn of events here at Cheektowaga High School.
Adam Lewandowski with the picks up the ball right there, gets the turnover as he hands it off to the ref.
And that was just a tough run by Presley. He broke a number of tackles, Tom, trying to go all the way, and luckily, or somehow, some way, someone from JFK jarred that ball loose. It came all the way past midfield, and JFK recovers, and they are going to get the ball to start with 11:44 to go, and a great defensive play there by the Bears after what could have been a touchdown for the Steelers. So JFK with a little life here now in the offense. Let's see what they can do. They haven't attempted a pass that entire first half. We'll have to wait and see what they did at halftime to make these adjustments that hopefully will work for them in the second half. Handoff behind the line of scrimmage. and brought down by the big man, Jason Page, in the backfield, and he just had that running back for dinner. That was Matt Mergenhagen. He's gotten the ball a number of times early for JFK, but he was eaten alive there by Page in the backfield. 2nd and 15. Tom, you know I love the big guys.
Oh, I absolutely. You know I do too. I've got an affinity for those defensive linemen, and he comes up big on that play.
Like a shark. He had a mouthful there of Mergenhagen. Here we go now. Aramini in shotgun, looks, rolls right, and there's a big Steeler back there, and a crazy throw. Steelers fall on it. It's a dead ball. But Aramini had really nowhere to go. Before he knew it, there was a Steeler there ready to bring him down. How did he get into the backfield that quick? Great pressure. I believe that was Howie Krause who got into the backfield, Tom, and had him running for his life. I have to look at the replay on that. It'll now be 3rd and 15 for JFK.
Every time you think something big is going to happen for JFK, it's either a penalty or some sort of loss of play that is just puts them back.
Sikanau at center. Defensive tackle. Aramini looking, rolling right. In trouble again. Breaks a tackle out to about the 46-yard line. He's just not throwing the ball, Tom. And we've given credit to the secondary of Lackawanna, but at some point you just have to put the ball out there and let these guys make a play for you.
Well, we've seen a couple open men. We talked about there was open men downfield that he had the opportunity to, and you've seen it. Obviously, it's the pass play is coming, and he's got the ability to go on the run if the pass isn't there, but he just hasn't pulled the trigger yet.
4th and 12 for the Bears. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. They're in Lackawanna territory. But the Steeler defense has been a step ahead all day. It is a punt. Down to Presley. He fields it out at the 20. 25 across the 30. Along the sideline, forced out of bounds at about midfield. And the Steelers will have good field position here once again. Leading JFK 12-0. 10:36 left to play. Getchell in the offense get a reboot. They fumbled the ball on their first possession of the second half. We have to see what they want to do here on this drive.
And a difference. This has been where we've seen that the combo, right? They've been running and passing the ball, and that's the reason why they've been able to move. They've been able to use both to their advantage.
Getchell hands off to number 8, El Shawi. And he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage by number 8. Mergenhagen was there. I believe that was Mergenhagen. Maybe it was Gang, number 9.
Yeah, it looks like number 9.
Was it 9,
so
Gang?
It looks like, yeah.
Okay. He's made a couple of big plays today now for the Bears defense. 8s and 9s look too similar to me.
Now, there is a flag on the field. It's going to be a hold against Lackawanna. They're going to decline it, though, because of the loss of yards on the play.
And it's a good decision by the Steeler coaching staff. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 16, Mr. Prince. Nice view of the Galleria Mall from where we sit today. You can also see downtown Buffalo. Can you not? I can't see 5 feet in front of me, but I can see downtown Buffalo from where I'm sitting.
A little bit, yeah.
So Getchell in shotgun. He's got Presley in the backfield with him. Getchell back to pass. Looks left. He's got a guy, and he's going to let it go. He has him at the 30, 20, brought down at about the 19-yard line. Trying to get a number. It looks like it could be
19.
Rodriguez again. Is it Rodriguez, 22?
I thought it was 19 Kirby Heath.
It could have been Kirby Heath as well.
And he's the one who just went down to a knee. See, he keeps going up. That's who it is right there. I think that's 19
Little
Kirby
shaken up.
Heath.
Good call, Tom. That was number 19, Kirby Heath, with that catch. Excellent throw. Good execution again by the quarterback, Getchell, and his receiver. And they are deep in JFK territory now. They spot that ball at the 15, so it'll be 1st and 10 Steelers at the Bears' 15-yard line. They're up 12-0. 9:39 to go here in the third quarter. Frank Wolf, Tom Prince, and Russ Pataglia bringing you this broadcast on WNYathletics.com. Man in motion. The throw out to number 2. He's quickly wrestled down by Gang once again. It was a throw out to Smalls. He has a touchdown pass earlier in this game. But he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know why it's hard to tell? He's wearing a device on his back. You see where it is on his back, and it makes it look like it's an 8. When he turns around to the front, that's when we can tell he's wearing the 9. See that?
I love it when you make excuses for me, Mr. Prince. I love it. Thank you. So that'll bring up 2nd and 16. Loss of 6 on that play.
That was a big defensive stop right there.
Kozak's taking credit for all these Steelers, by the way. He just took credit for Heath, too.
Ooh, big block.
Having fun with our buddy Rich watching today at home.
I think that was the one who blocked that. Looked like number 50, Nathan Getz right there, is I think who got a hand on that one.
He's made a couple of plays so far for JFK. JFK has had their moments here. They just haven't been able to turn anything into points.
It's almost like you said, you see the flashes. We see flashes. We see like certain plays where they're big, but it just doesn't have drives, like the extended drive they need to do to be able to put it in the end zone. It always seems like Lackawanna is making that one big stop, that one big play, something to be able to stop JFK from doing it.
Getchell in shotgun. Presley's in the backfield with him. Getchell looks over to his left. He has a man. Caught by Rodriguez. Wrestled down.
DePasquale's the one who took him down right there.
Yep, nice tackle, open field tackle by DePasquale. He's been in on a number of big plays as well. He had that kick return early in this game.
Yep, we called his name a bunch of times.
They picked up about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 11 for the Steelers, who no doubt will be going for it. Now, they did have a kicker in warm-ups, Tom, kicking from 30 yards in. And he looked to be a good 5 to 10 yards short on those attempts. So they are going for it here on 4th down, and why not? Getchell looking right. Now left and over the middle. He's got a man.
Oh,
and
dropped it.
And out of the hands of number 22, Matt Rodriguez. And that would have been a for sure 6 points. So JFK gets a much-needed stop on 4th down. They will take over at their 18-yard line, 7:46 on the clock. They trail Lackawanna 12-0.
Boy, the sun, you can see it's coming out. And I had to walk outside for a minute at halftime, and you can see the difference, the heat. When that sun comes out, the difference on how hot it gets, and especially these turf fields, it's even hotter down there in those turf fields.
Not necessarily a full press box today, but there's enough of us up here getting the job done. Everyone seems to be on the ball. So the JFK Bears are taking over now. Aramini runs right. Wrestled down at about the 20-yard line. Not much there. That'll bring up 2nd. And did he get to the line of scrimmage? No, they are going to give him 3 yards, Tom.
And it looked like Smalls on the tackle on that one.
Jaden Pace, Jacob Prell, Aiden Betty. They've got some wide receivers here. We just haven't been able to call their names just yet. Bryce Firkins. 15 seniors on this JFK team. Here's a handoff. Morgenhagen is brought down, met at the line of scrimmage. They may give him a yard. Excuse me, that was Michael Zeltman. Haven't called his name since the first quarter. So he got to the line of scrimmage but did not pick up any notable yards there. So it will be 3rd and 7 for JFK.
And that was Ware who was on the tackle. We said we'd be calling his name. We knew it, but Ware was the first one in on the tackle on that one, number 21.
Yeah, 4 on the roster, so we'll have to get that corrected as soon as we can. Sophomore. There's a lot of juniors and sophomores on this Lackawanna team. I know this is the COVID year. We're not going to have, you're not going to play for anything significant other than the sectional title. But this team, with a year under their belt, could be very, very tough in the next year or two. There's a throw.
Pass.
Out to the flat. It's caught by Pace. It's not enough for the first down, but it's a completion, and we haven't seen one of those yet for JFK. So finally airing it out, I guess. Might have picked up a couple of yards, or that's still 4th and 7. Did they not? They didn't give him a yard on that. Thought he at least had a yard or two. 4th and 7 for the Bears. Trailing 12-0. They'll have to kick here. 18-yard line. Oh, they actually lost 2 yards. My line of sight is pathetic. Here I am trying to give the kid the first down, and they're taking yards away. So Armini's back to punt. Low snap. Kicks up. It's going down about the 40-yard line. It's fielded by number 2, but he's brought down quickly. Mergenhagen was down there quickly. So was Thomas Zeltman. El-Shawi. Try saying that name for me. Help me.
That's what I would say it is.
El-Shawi?
Yeah.
I'm going to say El-Shawi. El-Shawi. Thank you. First down for the Lackawanna Steelers. They are at the JFK 38-yard line with 5:17 to go here in the third. You're watching on WNYathletics.com. Thank you very much. Presley in the backfield to Getchell's left. Getchell in shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Throws across to number 5, Alexander Hall. Can't haul that, and that was off the mark. Hall needed at least 4 more inches, maybe, to have a shot at that ball.
Step ladder is what he needed there.
And, there was a couple of JFK players in that vicinity. That was a dangerous pass for Lackawanna. Getchell has made a lot of good throws. That one there, that was a tough throw to make. And
I'm almost surprised with a 12-0 lead we're not seeing them run the ball a little more often, especially because we've seen how effective Presley can running the ball. Keep taking more of that time off the clock right now. With the 12-0 lead, it's your advantage.
Getchell looks over the middle. He's got a man. It's caught by Alexander. Loose. Can't bring him down. Still on his feet. Finally wrapped up at about the 10-yard line. Matt Rodriguez with the catch, the junior, listed at 5'9", $171. And he is now deep in JFK territory. They're looking to extend that 12-0 lead. We'll have to see what they do here. I've been calling for Presley's number.
Yeah. And on the tackle was number 6, Antonio Aramini, the 5'7", 165-pound linebacker.
So Presley checks out. Getchell's in there in shotgun. And that's a handoff, and they're brought down behind the line of scrimmage. This could be a horse collar tackle, Tom. There is laundry on the field.
Flags everywhere, yeah.
It was handed off to El-Shawi.
So I see Coach Graham has been pretty active from Cleve Hill on our social media page.
Oh, no.
No, all positive, right?
Okay.
He's just hoping to say that he hopes to get back at it this week.
Oh, man.
Everyone's been crazy out there. He also said, it's crazy. I'm looking at Cheektowaga, and I'm seeing JFK and Lackawanna. So he's just being, listen, one of the best coaches in the business. Just absolutely phenomenal. If you could talk about a coach who you want one of your kids to be able to play for, that's a man right there.
I know
no
if
doubt.
I'm having a bad day, all I got to do is scroll and look for Coach Graham, and he'll brighten up my day with something. Definitely miss seeing him so far. We didn't get a Class C preview out, and I apologize to our listeners and readers. So we just didn't have the manpower to get that out. But we're still working on it, and who knows? I don't want to say it's a long season because it isn't, but we still have time left. Maybe we could put something together for those Class C teams. And of course, Cleve Hill is one of those programs with a lot of history behind it. And we should be calling a game of theirs sooner than later. Getchell in shotgun, Presley to his right, and here's a flag. Yet again. Let's put a friendly wager of lunch on this. How many penalty flags do you think we've seen today? I'm going to go with 16.
You think there's been that many?
I don't know. I'm betting lunch.
You know,
If I'm wrong, you pay, right?
I would say there's probably been 10 flags.
Good 10 to 12. Good 10 to 12. Who's keeping score anyways? 12-0. 3:42 to go here. Clock's winding down. Lackawanna in front. Getchell takes the snap, looks to his left. Now he's going to start moving to his left. He's in trouble, and he's going to be brought down by a gang of JFK tacklers. A number of them were in the backfield there, led by number 9, Lucas Gang. I said a gang of tacklers, and Gang brought him down.
I was going to tell everybody if they were keeping track, just make sure you guys tell that's in my favor out there. So when you put it in the comments.
Thomas Zeltman, hey, can't take you to Chick-fil-A down there. They're closed. They're closed today, buddy.
Oh, that's right, Sundays.
What are you going to do? Worst things in life. All right, so here we are. Cheektowaga High School, the home field of the JFK Bears this year, and the Cheektowaga Warriors, obviously. You'll be here next Friday for the Iroquois game. Getchell in shotgun, takes the snap, looking over the middle. He has a man, throws. It's low, and it's not caught. That was for Alexander Hall, who's made a number of nice catches today. That one's incomplete, so that'll bring up 3rd and goal now for the Lackawanna Steelers. Time comes to a stop on that drop ball. 2:42 is on the score clock out there. 3rd and 19. 3rd and goal, whatever you want to call it. Steelers offense chewing up a lot of minutes on that clock. I like this Lackawanna coaching staff. They've done a very good job out here today with this team. Getchell in shotgun, takes a snap, looking to his left, in a little bit of trouble. JFK's there. They let him loose. He's gone. Now he's finally brought down by number 22. Michael Zeltman stands him up.
There's a flag, though. It's usually about the spot for holding is what you'd expect.
And Sabatino is looking to wave that off. They don't want to accept that penalty.
Yep, holding. Was holding against Lackawanna right there. And they're going to decline it. So it looks like it'll be a fourth down and 19.
Or 4th and...
So a 4th and goal in essence, but
Yeah.
still 19 yards.
Yeah. I'd be looking for Getchell again to air it out. He's got Smalls, who's already got a touchdown, and might see.
Timeout Lackawanna right here is what they're going to do.
It's not a bad time to use a timeout. We might as well do the same. You're watching high school football on WNYathletics.com.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Welcome back to Cheektowaga High School. 4th and goal here for the Steelers. Getchell in shotgun airs it out. He's got a man down there. Alexander Hall with the leaping catch. Touchdown, Steelers. I had Hall for the catch, but maybe that was number 2, Smalls. Tom, 2 and 5 look a lot alike on these jerseys to me. Nevertheless, the Steelers with a great touchdown to go ahead now 18-0 over JFK.
I thought it was Alexander.
It looked to me like number 5, but 2
Yeah.
had the ball, and he was jumping up and down.
Okay.
So we'll have to get a scoring replay on that. Nonetheless, 18-0. The Steelers will go for 2 now as they lead 18-0 over JFK. Getchell back to pass. He's got a man. It's Alexander in the end zone. Rodriguez, touchdown. 2-point conversion. Get it together, Wolf. 20-0. Lackawanna with 2:21 to go here in the third quarter. You're at Cheektowaga High School. And the Steelers just having a great day, offensively speaking, Tom. They had the 1 turnover, but other than that, they've really done a good job of moving the ball, airing it out. This is a very impressive young quarterback in Getchell. And I'm sure you'll be reading more about this guy. Hopefully I know there's a Colony Cup member out here.
There's a couple out here.
So
I see a couple of them are out here, and I think you're going to see, you're definitely going to be hearing about it if we haven't heard about him already. Remember, this is their first week, so that's the reason why a lot of these guys are seeing them for the first time out here. Not going to be somebody that they've seen multiple times. So absolutely the first time they're seeing him, and he will be getting the opportunity to be recognized by multiple of the committees out here because he absolutely is doing the right thing and hitting a lot of receivers all over the field, not just in one place, but multiple receivers in multiple different opportunities. He's going to be fun to watch. And remember, everybody, he's a sophomore. This is a sophomore quarterback that really is getting right now some big-time action. We've seen right now multiple sophomore quarterbacks in Western New York really stepping up. But I'll tell you, as he gets more and more games under his belt, watch out. He is going to be dangerous, and he is going to be leading this team to many victories.
it was Smalls credited with the touchdown. Shaheem Smalls, his second touchdown reception of the afternoon. My apologies. It was not Alexander Hall. It looked like him from my vantage point, but it was Shaheem Smalls. And here's a kick. Low, and it's rolling down inside the 20, and it goes out of bounds. Flags out there, of course. You know, Tom, I messed up the first touchdown Smalls had. Remember I called him out of bounds at the 2-yard line? This poor kid. Sorry, Smalls. I'll make it up to you because he is only a sophomore. We're going to be hearing his name for the next couple of years. Shaheem Smalls. Shamar Ware is number 21. Ashlyn Alexander Hall is only a sophomore. Those three guys are sophomores along with Getchell.
Yeah, imagine that. The quarterback with his receiving core here still for another 2 more years after this season. Watch how great this offense really is going to be.
And how about Sunday Ikawunu? Also a sophomore, defensive end, playing center, number 55, 6'3", 230. Mentioned him in the pregame. Haven't really talked too much about Joe Kinsley yet. He's a defensive lineman and an offensive lineman as well, only a 10th grader, 6'1", 270. So Lackawanna Steelers, I'm telling you, Tom, give this team another year, and they are going to make a lot of trouble for teams in C. So hopefully teams like Southwestern and, you know, the Fredonias, the CSPs, the Cleve Hills, those C teams, Tonawanda now you got to start talking about. They should be paying attention today to this Lackawanna team because they are much improved. Depew also is playing some really good football, Tom.
And I'll tell you, the other thing to look at is this line. There are many of the linemen, outside of 2 linemen, they've got our sophomores and juniors, so they're going to be intact.
So they kick again. This time it gets through once again. DePasquale finally fields it. He's at about the 27-yard line, taken down. So they will get a drive started here. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line for JFK. They have not really been able to do much with this offense. In the first half, they've broken the 50-yard line twice, and one of those was because of a kick return, but a few plays later, they were back on the other side of the field. So we've only seen one pass launch today by the quarterback, Aramini. Down 20-0, Tom. There's no time like the present to start letting that ball go. They got to start airing it out. stretching that field a little bit. The Lackawanna Steelers defense has been very good, especially in coverage today. And we're going to have movement on the line for JFK. That's number 2. DePasquale is going to get nailed there for the false start. So they're backing him up. It'll be 2nd and 15. 2:16 to go for JFK.
Actually, still be first down. First and
down,
15.
I'm sorry. Why we're paying you the big bucks, buddy. Up the middle. Aramini all the way out to the 35-yard line. He kept it, Mergenhagen.
And that was Zeltman, number 22, on the tackle. Oh, I apologize. That was Rodriguez, number 22, on the tackle. I apologize.
Mergenhagen and Rodriguez getting together there. They meet at about the 35-yard line. JFK in a no-huddle offense here. Starting to pick things up. Aramini in shotgun. Keeps it, runs up the middle. He's got some room, and then he's finally brought down at about the 39.
A flag.
Flags on the field come from the line. Judge. They saw something they didn't like.
And that tackle was going to be on number 55.
That's Sunday Ikawanu.
Face mask against Lackawanna. It's going to be a 15-yarder.
They've taken 2
Oh,
of
no,
those
it's only
today.
a 5-yarder.
They've taken 2 of those penalties today. So JFK, automatic first down for the Bears. They're approaching the midfield area. Aramini is a senior. Quarterback's in shotgun. Hands it off to 22. Up the middle again. Breaks the 50. Down to about the 48-yard line is Zeltman. He's just a junior. JFK. Hurry up offense here. Aramini in shotgun. Hands it off to another Zeltman. And he gets across to about the 43-yard line. It was Sam Thomas Zeltman. Listed as a running back, a tight end, a defensive end, 6 foot, 155. He's been all over the field today.
Frank, very interesting the run-ins that you see. They're not trying to break anything the outside. They're going right up the gut right now with all their runs and actually having some success going up the middle right now.
Well, you have a sophomore in the middle, flanked by 2 juniors.
See, everything's up the middle right now.
So you've got Howie Kraus, number 77, a junior, listed at 5'9", 195. In the middle, Sunday Ikawanu. We talked about him, 6'3", 230. And then another junior to his right, Joran Jones. He's 5'11", 281. Of course, Jason Page on the left tackle spot. And then Joe Kinsley is in the right tackle spot. He's 6'1", 270. Aramini again in shotgun. Pitch out to Mergenhagen. Last play of the quarter. 40, 35, 30. Run out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. So a nice run there by Mergenhagen and the JFK Bears as that takes us to the end of the third quarter. But the Bears are moving the ball, Tom.
Yeah, their best drive so far, no doubt about it. And they're using the run up the middle, which led to that one on the outside, right? Something different, change of pace. Like to see what they're doing on this drive.
I don't see them changing things up. So we are going to take a quick break here. You're watching on WNYathletics.com.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company.
We're back here at Cheektowaga High School. The Bears are starting to put a nice drive together. Aramini in shotgun. He's got Zeltman to his left. Takes the snap. He's going to air it out, Tom. He's got a guy down there. Number 3, it's caught. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by number 3, Jaden Pace. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. There's a flag on the play. We're not sure what that call is, but I believe it's going to go against Lackawanna. But what a catch. The first real pass we've seen all afternoon for the Bears.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that. We knew it was coming. We knew they could pass the ball, and we were waiting to see it.
And Pace has been open a number of times. Finally, the two connect. And it's right now 20-6 in favor of the Steelers. But an excellent drive here by the Bears. And it looks like for the moment they're rewarded with the touchdown. We're waiting to see what the call on the field is.
Passing interference.
It is against the Steelers. So the officials rule in favor of the Bears there as they get into the end zone for the touchdown. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Trailing 20-6. That was the first play of the fourth quarter. Aramini in shotgun. He's going to run to his right. Lets it go. He's got a man open, but it's knocked down. Couldn't hang on to it. Lucas Gang was there. The sophomore couldn't reel it in. So it's 20-6 Steelers. The Bears are on the board finally. They trail by 2. And they will be kicking off now to the Steelers. We're in the fourth quarter. Tom, that was a nice little drive that the Bears put together.
Absolutely. All but started with the run, right? The runs up the middle is what it was. And you can absolutely see as they were running up the middle, they were setting up some other plays. It was a setup to be able to get to where we did the pass play as well as the run to the outside, which was by the pitch to get to the outside. But it was all set up because those runs right up the middle, right up the gut. Great job. Much better plays that we saw executed for JFK. Great job. That's what we're looking to see. Let's see now, can they make another stop and make this a ball game?
Well, that would be great to see. We've seen some pretty good games, Tom, since we've been doing this the last couple of weeks. We've also seen some blowouts. But this one here, if Lackawanna, if JFK's defense can hold Lackawanna here and put another nice drive together, they definitely have enough time to get back into this game. We'll have to wait and see.
So the penalty came on the kickoff is what they're doing.
Yes, because of the last, they didn't put it on the 2-point conversion or the whatever they're going to put it. Move the ball up here to the 45. So Golubski will come in, and she's got a good leg on her, Tom. She can put this into the end zone. That's a nice kick. That's going to fall right to the goal line. It's fielded there by Hall. He's got room. 20, 30, one man to beat. Golubski can't knock him out of bounds. It looks like he may have stepped out of bounds, but he's going. 25. Touchdown, Steelers. He returns this one. 99 yards. I don't see any flags on the play. 99-yard kickoff return for the Steelers. And just when the Bears thought they had them in trouble, the Steelers break a long kickoff return, Tom.
That may have been 99.5 yards. I thought his foot was actually that close to going on the end zone right there. Wow. That may be it has to be as far as one of the longest returns we've ever seen.
Well, I remember Pioneer did it on this field. Pioneer Cheektowaga a couple years ago, that game we did. They returned one 99 yards. That was a, what was that service we were using for audio only? Mixler. Yep. Number 1 of Pioneer returned that. Nick, I think his name was. Last name, forgive me. But either way, that was a long return, exact same spot of the field. So the Steelers, they make quick work of that extra special teams play, and they're up 26-6 now on JFK with 11:38 to go.
Yeah, like you said, it's right when JFK seems to get the momentum, something happens that Lackawanna does, and the momentum goes right back in their favor.
Steelers have been getting it done on special. Both teams have had good special teams play. Ooh, Ketchel is nailed behind the line of scrimmage by Zeltman. They come away with nothing there, so the score remains 26-6, and now the Steelers will be kicking off to the JFK Bears, and who knows? I mean, we've seen Deep Pasquale. He can really move, and if he gets a good, some running room, who knows what he can do?
And still, this is, remember everybody, this is the first game of the season. So no matter what, JFK, win or loss, needs to build off this. There's things they've got to figure out to build on the rest of the season. Only 4 teams get to go for a sectional championship. So every game means something. If this game is even not one that you're going to win, you better figure out then to use this as the ability to build so you can get ready for your next games that are out there.
You said it. 5 games, maybe.
Yeah, and again, see, you lose one and you may not get it made up. So it even becomes even more where one loss could be such a difference. But remember, somebody's going to have one loss, so you better be able to figure out from that loss what positives and things that you can work on to help you get ready for next week.
Fourth quarter action here at Cheektowaga High School. JFK trailing Lackawanna 26-6. And I've been really impressed with this quarterback from Lackawanna. This young number 5, Alexander Hall. He's been really good. Of course, Smalls. And the Steelers kick off now. It's going to be fielded at about the 30-yard line. It's picked up by Zeltman. Still on his feet. Finally brought down at about the 43, 44-yard line. Sam Thomas Zeltman, just a junior. He's got a nice football physique to him, doesn't he?
Yeah. You can see when Lackawanna kicks off, they don't use a tee. I don't know if you've realized that. It's something that they're looking almost to be as when they kick it, that squib-type kick to do something in the air, as they're using the ground as the kick right off the ground.
So JFK drive starts at the 44-yard line on their side of the field. Aramini and shotgun. Looks to his left. He pitches it out to just Deep Pasquale. He gets to the outside, but he's brought down out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage. For JFK. Looks like they're going to give him about a yard. They put the ball at the 45. Armini takes a handoff, runs up the middle, 50, brought down at about the 48-yard line. He was wrestled down by Rodriguez. Armenian shotgun. Zeltman to his left. See if they start airing it out again. They had success on their last drive. Thought somebody jumped on the line, but no whistle, no flags. Armini takes it to the left and gets down to about the 44 of the Steelers. And that is enough for the first down. So first down Bears now. Trailing the Steelers 26-6. Armenian shotgun. Zeltman now to his right. DePasquale far out to his right. Movement down the line and another flag. This time looks like Pace was the guilty party. And they're going to back the Bears up there for a false start. First and 15 from the Lackawanna 49. Aramini in shotgun. He runs to his left, finds some room, gets across midfield down to about the 46-yard line. Looks like he was wrestled down by number 77, Howie Kraus, a defensive end. Another junior. He'll have another year to play football at his high school next fall. Aramini in shotgun. Looking, in trouble, brought down. Couple of Steelers there. Your good buddy, number 69, Page, was there, along with 55, Sunday Ikawanu. The PA guy can't pronounce the last name either, so I don't feel so bad. So a nice defensive play there by the Steel Curtain defense. It's going to be 3rd and 18 now for JFK. Aramini back in shotgun. Looking to his left. He's got a man. Lets it go, but it's thrown off target. Pace was the intended receiver. Great coverage there by Youssef Al-Bakari. Excellent coverage. Steelers have done really good, especially in their secondary today, holding these receivers. Really, they've only given up the one deep ball all game. Haven't given up a lot of big runs either. It's been a lot of short yardage plays for the JFK offense. And now they will be, I guess they're kicking here, Tom? It's a high punt, not a lot of distance. It's going to be dropping in the 30, rolls out to about the 31, takes a Steeler bounce. El-Bakri was back there to receive, as was Presley. So that we're going to get another look at that Steeler offense. And with that 26-6 lead, it's possible that Ketchell's day could be done, but no, he's running back out there. Ketchell is going to start another drive here for the Steelers, up by 20 points with 8:23 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Ketchell with Presley to his left. It's a handoff. Goes one way, switches direction. Now he's out to his left along the sideline, down into about the 45. There's flags on the field. He was wrestled down by Michael Zeltman. But another nice run there by Presley. But, Tom, there's flags on the field, and this poor kid is going to have another nice run called back.
Yeah, that's exactly it, too.
Presley probably has 70 yards today without the flags.
And not a lot of touches. Like, he hasn't touched the ball a ton from the running back position.
They haven't really needed him today.
Yeah.
But there will be days. I'm looking down this Lackawanna remaining schedule. You know, Eden North Collins is off to a good start. They're going to need all phases of their offense to be clicking on that day. They go to Springville and then go on to Pine Valley, who you will see tomorrow night. So Lackawanna, if they can hold on here today, they got that big matchup, like I said, next week against Eden North Collins, but then they have 2 winnable games in the ensuing weeks. Getchell in shotgun. Takes the snap, pitch out to Presley, but the JFK Bears were there, and a fumble. Another fumble here. Waiting for official word from the linesman, and they are ruling in favor, it looks like, of JFK.
Well, they're talking about it. No ruling yet.
It's like they're waving it off.
Yep,
it's
first
JFK
down.
ball. So unfortunately for Presley, he puts the ball on the carpet again. He's arguing his case, but he's not. No one's listening to him.
That was Getz who actually comes up with the tackle and the ball on that one. Great job as Getz does what he needs for his team, turns it over, and now you've got field position to make something happen.
So the Bears, with excellent field position, trailing by 3 touchdowns. 7:33 to go. Let's see what Aramini can dial up here in the late stages of this game. In shotgun with Zeltman to his left. Gives it to Mergenhagen. Another handoff to DePasquale, who takes off, but he's only going to get to the line of scrimmage. Some flag on the play. A little bit of trickery by the Bears offense. A triple option, so to speak, there. There's 3 handoffs there. But it didn't go too far. There's a face masking call on the Steelers. So what looked like maybe a loss of yards turns into a positive for the Bears offense. And I don't know if that's half the distance or if that's just going to be a 10-yard penalty, but he's moving. I'm going to say that's half the distance, Tom. One of our official pals can let us know. The official call on that another time. Aramini in shotgun for the Bears. Zeltman to his right. Get DePasquale all the way out to his left. Aramini tries to get to the outside and finally taken out of bounds. Didn't have anywhere to go there. Finally brought down by Rodriguez. To see what did they give him 2 yards? Maybe they give him 2 yards on that carry. If anything, could be just 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it looks like 2nd and 10.
He got out of bounds, which stopped the play clock. Tino. Hands off again to DePasquale, who leaped over a defender, but he falls down. That was Rodriguez in on the stop for the Steelers, and we have a man down at about the 20-yard line or so. That's number 63, Todd Wilson, a senior, who's one of the treasured linemen on this JFK team. And he's walking it off, though, Tom, so hopefully he'll be able to return to this one. A little bruised up. He's going to take a knee on the sideline. Trainer's going to come and take a look at him.
Big 3rd down play here. JFK trying to answer, especially after that long return there by Lackawanna for a touchdown.
Aramini shotgun. Zeltman to his left. Nobody on the right side of the field. Aramini runs to his left. Couple of Steelers were there. They get the job done on that play. He may have picked up a yard or two. Not enough, certainly. And that should bring up 4th and 7 now for JFK. They're without one of their top linemen. Wilson with a lower leg injury. Looks like he's favoring that left ankle. Now the Bears offense is spread out. But we may have a timeout. Yep, we have a timeout called here by the Bears. Why don't we take a timeout ourselves? You're watching JFK versus Lackawanna on WNYathletics.com.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Welcome back to Cheektowaga High School for this JFK Lackawanna football game. 4th and 7 for the Bears. Armenian shotgun and a penalty coming. There's movement on the line. And JFK is going to be backed up. A false start there.
You know, we've talked about it all day today. JFK has really been able to move the ball on multiple occasions, but it's always been one play, one penalty, something that has stopped them from really moving the ball to the success they need to do to win a ball game.
So the Bears are backed up all the way to the 14-yard line. 4th and goal for the Bears now. Armini rolling. He's got a man. It's Pace. Does he make the catch? He does. But I think they're ruling. Tell me they gave him a touchdown there.
No,
Finally.
they did. Yep.
Okay. We were waiting for the signal. The official on the far side to put his hands up for the touchdown. He did get his feet in bounds. It's a touchdown for the Bears on 4th down. So the JFK Bears make it a 26-12 game. That was a nice throw by the quarterback. We haven't seen enough of those. He's got the ability to do it, but Pace gets in for the end zone. Excellent leaping catch. Great job by the receiver to keep his feet in bounds and making that grab. It was a beautiful catch. JFK is going to go for 2 now. Try to make it a 26-14 game here. There's 5:56 on the clock. Aramini runs it to the left. He's got some room. He's going to get into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good for JFK. 26-14. Steelers still out front, but the Bears haven't gone away. They've been playing hard all the way throughout. They now trail by 2 touchdowns with 5:56 to go. I expect to see some trickery here on this next kickoff, Mr. Prince.
I mean, there's still a lot of time. They need a 3-and-out, which they really haven't gotten today. They need to come up big defensively, 3-and-out, get the ball back quickly, and then if you do a 3-and-out, hopefully getting the ball back quickly means you've got good field position in order to do something. They've shown now they can go through the air. They've shown now they can make this happen, but first, the defensive stop has to happen.
It does, and they have had their stops. They've had their stops today. Not enough of them, unfortunately. The Steelers have made big plays, kick returns, deep touchdown passes by Getchell. Honestly, on both sides of the ball, the Steelers have gotten it done today. That was a nice drive by the Bears. Hats off to them. They've had 2 really nice drives this half. That offense finally woke up.
But remember, that last drive was on a shortened field because of the turnover. So they come up big defensively there, the turnover. That's got to be the difference again, as your defense needs to come up big to be able to set up the offense.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you later. Golubski with the boot. And that's going to fall inside the 20 and rolls out of bounds in front of Presley. He was there. Ron DeBest, we'll see you later, buddy. We're not going to tolerate offensive language on our website, Facebook or YouTube or otherwise. If we catch you, you will be banned from the site. We do games every week. What do we do, 10, 11 games a week, Tom?
Yeah, we
for
did,
football,
yep.
And for language, people, you got to watch what you're saying out there. There's people of all ages watching. My son watches, and I don't really need him seeing the F-bombs dropped. So if we catch you, you will be banned from the site. You don't like it? Write a letter to the owner of the company. We got to be better out there, people, with their language. We have to be better. We're playing high school football here. 5:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. Pitch out by Ketchel. Throw to number 2. Nice tackle there in open field. A nice catch there made by Smalls. He's brought down at about the 41-yard line. 42 is where they're going to spot it, Tom.
Yeah, please. I mean, I know we're making a comment there, but listen, this is high school football. What we're trying to do is recognize as many of these players that deserve the recognition, deserve their moment in time, and that's what we're trying to give them right now. A game on a Sunday, getting televised so all of Western New York gets to watch it. That's what we're trying to do.
Ketchel back to pass over the middle. Presley makes the grab, and he's hauled down by Zeltman. Both Zeltmans were in on that tackle. Presley with a great job to hang on to that one. And time keeps on winding down. They're still throwing the ball, Tom. 4:57. The clock is just winding down. The Steelers have that 26-14 lead. Now they're taking their time with the play calling.
But like we said, JFK's got to come up with a stop, right? Now you're getting into that dangerous zone where you still have to score 2 times, remember. You've got to make a stop to give yourself some time.
This has been a pretty fun game. Both teams have had their moments. The Steelers look really good, folks. Ketchel back to pass. And he's got a man open. It was Rodriguez over the middle. But it was just high and out of his boundary there. Just couldn't haul it in. Ketchel took a nice hit there, though, behind the line of scrimmage. And he's going to limp off the field. So I would imagine 14 will come back in to take the snap. El Bakri. But Ketchel, he stayed in the pocket, waited for his receiver to get open, threw the ball a little high. But he's shown a lot of ability today. Wow.
Yep.
Look at him.
Everything from the leadership to his toughness, you've seen a lot of different things from him. And no doubt he is getting time on center stage. As this kid sees more and more games under his belt, watch how much better he's going to get.
And he's back on the field. And it was a pass over the middle to Presley, who can't haul that one in. And, again, Ketchel, look at the toughness on this kid. He's gutting it out, play after play. That looked like a catchable ball to me, Tom. I don't know why.
It was a little high. It was a little high.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there were some defensive players in the area, perhaps, that may have caught the attention of the receiver. Ketchel is still out there in shotgun formation. Presley to his left, takes the snap. They're still throwing. Gets bumped again, but delivers the strike to Smalls, who's had a very big game for Lackawanna today. And that ball is going to be spotted at the 42-yard line. So another first down for Lackawanna. And that clock continues to dwindle, 4:15 on the clock. And the Steelers are going to use up every bit of that play clock. 26-14 your score here at Cheektowaga High School.
Yeah, we're now under that 4-minute mark.
Been impressed with the Steelers. I've been impressed with their coaching staff and the Bears. I know they're losing, but they've played tough all game. They've hung in there. They've never quit. Ketchel and shotgun. Has the ball and a big sack there. Tino got back there. The quarterback, number 8. Excuse me, Tom, these numbers are going to give me a heart attack. That was Mergenhagen. I cannot tell number 8 and 9 apart.
It's tough.
I think that's a Kenmore boy, Mergenhagen. I think he's got some roots from Kenmore. Popular name in Kenmore, Mergenhagen.
Mergenhagen, big sack right there, right? This is what JFK needed. You need something here. Another big stop as the time just keeps ticking away right now in the favor of Lackawanna.
And Ketchel is on the sideline now, so they will bring in Youssef El Bakri again. 2:44 on the clock. He takes the snap. They're still looking to throw. Now he runs out to his right. He's on the move. He's got somewhere to go. Oh, he launches at Tom. Intercepted by the Bears. Zeltman, 50, 45, 35, 30, and run out of bounds by Presley, but an interception by the Bears. With 2:27 on the clock, 26-14 score, a big defensive play by the Bears. That was number 11, Sam Thomas Zeltman. Took that. No?
Number 17, Adam Lewandowski is who it was.
I'm going to get fired. Adam Lewandowski with not only the great defensive play, the nice return to get it all the way deep into Steeler territory, so we'll have to see what they do here with Aramini. I mean, that was one of the best defensive series for JFK all day. And no better time than right now than to turn it up a notch. That's exactly what they've done. Aramini in shotgun. Zeltman to his left. And there's movement on the line.
Hold on, they're pointing the other way. Let's see who they call that. They'll false start. They're going to call that against JFK.
Okay, I know they were trying to point at my main man, Page, but I know Page wasn't lured up. He wasn't falling for that bait. So JFK's backed up to the 30, 1st and 15 now for the Bears. 2:27 on the play clock. Fourth quarter action at Cheektowaga High School. Aramini hands it off to Zeltman. And he's buried down at about the 28-yard line. May have picked up a couple, but not much. And that play clock is winding down. We could be at the 2-minute warning before they get the next playoff. 2:07 on the clock. Armenian shotgun. Here's Armini. Takes the snap, rolls right. Looking downfield, lets it fly, and it's in the dirt. It was a little too low. And I believe that was Mergenhagen. Tom, tell me that's a number 8.
It is.
All right, that was Mergenhagen. The throw was in the feet in front of him there. He really couldn't make a good play on it. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Did stop the clock. Third and 13. Armenian shotgun. Zeltman to his left. He's got Firkins moving to his left as well. Puts the ball down, and he's running after it now. Gets down to about the 18-yard line with a QB sneak. Nice design run there for the quarterback. They've had a number of those packages in today.
Timeout.
It looks like we're going to have a timeout called by the Bears. 4th and 3. We might as well take a break here too, Mr. Prince. Cheektowaga High School, Lackawanna versus JFK. We'll be back with the exciting finish in a moment.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment.
Back at Cheektowaga, JFK looking at a 4th and 3 from the 20-yard line. Just inside the 20-yard line, I should say. It looks like the ball spotted at the 18. And there's a player running off the field with his helmet off. They're making a substitution there. It's like 54. Jaden Sweeney will check in. Mohammed Al-Shawi is coming off the field. So here we go. 4th and 3 for the Bears. Almani up the middle, and he's hauled down. I don't know if that's enough, Tom. He needed to get at least, it looked like, to the 15-yard line, and I don't know if they're not going to spot it on the 15. Nope. It is Steeler ball. So the steel curtain defense of Lackawanna holds tight, and the Bears offense just runs out of real estate, Tom.
I was kind of shocked we didn't see one pass play there, especially because they've started to become effective passing the ball. I was shocked they didn't take one shot to be able to do something to see if they can get down in the end zone before it became 4th down.
That's just something they're going to have to take a look at the film, and maybe they know something. They saw something we didn't see, but Lackawanna, they've played a great game today. Despite some of the turnovers and despite some of the penalties, they've really played well today, and they're going to be forced to be reckoned with throughout the rest of the season. Eden North Collins, I'm sure they've been watching today. They host this Lackawanna team tomorrow. Lackawanna is going to improve to 1-0. And remind me, is that Eden North Collins team 2-0?
Yes.
When's the last time we've been able to say that? Congratulations. My hats off to the coaching staff and those kids down there in Eden North Collins. Tom, we may have to do a game down there.
We were getting called out on social media, actually, to see next week as Eden North Collins takes on Lackawanna to see what we could do about doing that game.
It's a Saturday game at 1 o'clock. We'll have to see. Have your athletic director reach out to WNYathletics.com as soon as you can. We'll see if we can get a crew down there. So Lackawanna is going to let the clock wind down as long as they have to. 46 seconds. They're probably just going to kneel on it here. The clock is still going. I think they're going to have to reset that clock, Tom. Not sure what's going on out there. The clock is just winding down. Have you seen this? I don't know if they need to stop the clock, if they don't need to reset the clock. Maybe they don't have to at all. 15 seconds left. They definitely have one more play to run at least. Here they go. They're just gonna down it, and there they do. Keichel, who played one heck of a football game today, as did Shaheem Small, Shamar Ware, Ashlyn Alexander, Mohamed Oshawi. El Bakri played very well. Jordan Rivers had a good game. Matt Rodriguez, Tyler Kinsley, Jeremiah Presley. All these guys balled out today. Had a phenomenal game. My man Jason Page, Howie Kraus, Sunday Iguanu for Lackawanna. All had very, very impressive games for Lackawanna as Coach Tardif and the Steelers improve to 1-0. They win their first game of the regular season for JFK. They fall to 0-1. They will travel to, actually it says here, they play Alden, and it should be a home game for them. Yeah, they'll play Alden right here next Saturday. It's a 1:30 start. You see Alden tomorrow in Gowanda. Shout out to Devin DePasquale from JFK. He played pretty well today. Jaden Pace with a nice touchdown. Santino Aramini, under quarterback, looked very good. Matt Mergenhagen did a good job. Lucas Gang on defense. Caitlin Golubski with a couple of nice kicks. Shout out to her. Sam Thomas Zeltman, number 11, did well. A number of these guys. Adam Lewandowski with the big interception. Tom, I know you got another game. We got to get going. Nathan Getz, a shout out to him also. And hope Todd Wilson gets better. He looked a little banged up there in the fourth quarter. So that'll do it from Cheektowaga High School. Russ Pataglia on camera all afternoon. Did a phenomenal job. Tom Prince, my color guy, Frank Wolf, thank you for listening and watching to us. We hope we made your Sunday much better than it could have been. So that'll do it. WNYathletics.com. We'll see you tonight.